Welcome back, everybody, to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today, we are playing Fallout New Vegas. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Fallout New Vegas with the 6th Courier. And in the last episode, we made our way down from Good Springs here to Prim. We were able to get Eddie as a partner, and we dipped into the Lonesome Road DLC just to check it out and to do a bit of trading at the commissary terminal. We went ahead into the Vicky and Vance casino, and we learned a little bit about the courier and who she was before she got shot in the head by Benny. Because the way we're playing the game is, I like to play it as if the courier herself has a bit of amnesia from the events of running in with Benny. Anyways, we are hot on Benny's trail. We're gonna hunt down that daisy-suited bastard, and we hear that the deputy is being held captive inside the Bison Bill casino. So, we're gonna go save us a deputy, and let's do this. Let's do this, everybody. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
Who's there?
Oh man, Eddie, that was brutal. Okay, great, we're doing great. You know, it took me a long time before I figured out how to play the terminal game. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. I was looking at that one too long, everybody. I got lost. There we go. Okay, a lot of good loot in here. Ooh, nice. Okay, I feel good about that, Edie. I feel good about this whole thing. Now, the challenge, I am playing in hardcore mode, everybody, so it can be challenging at times keeping your companions alive. Not every companion, but I find it at times difficult keeping Eddie alive. Okay? It's just sometimes not easy, okay? get us something to eat, shall we?
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb. Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free. My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you. Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert. You won't have me with you to protect you, as I need to stay here and keep Prim safe.
Come on!
It would be so very delightful if you set me free. I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here. Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here. Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, without it. You lead the way. Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Oh no, I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already. You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun. Any luck finding a suitable candidate for our next sheriff? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Hey there.
Hello there. What brings you to Primm? I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Primm long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen. My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead. Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got? Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do. My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice, so I don't have nothing to say about Primm, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry. Goodbye.
Howdy. Hey there.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you? That beat-up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know? The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running. Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology. I guess I don't have anywhere better to be. Your guess is as good as mine. You might luck upon someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fellow what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up I-15, and maybe that ain't the best credential, but a sheriff's a sheriff. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some law to the town, too, but from what I seen, they barely got the firepower to protect themselves. Well, I guess I never thought of that. I guess he could be sheriff, if you think he could be reprogrammed for it. Sure, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Hey there.
Hey.
Yeah? We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help. Ma'am?
Should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. Also, word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win, but And heartache number 2 was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score.
You better get out of here.
Every day you love me less, each day I love you
You better
more.
get out of here.
Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's
Come on.
my world will end. Heartache number 3 was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for you, knocked on the door. I waited but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Mad about the boy. I know it's too late. Mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On a silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of Harrisburg. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. Mad about the boy.
To the town of our Frio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said he didn't know it was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
In the year 2271, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and Rangers of the New California Republic met at this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and southern Nevada against the forces of Kaiser's Legion. Okay. Alright, well, we need to find a sheriff for Prim, and we need to continue our path of following Benny. Let's see what our data is saying. Nope, not quests. There we go. Okay, well, this is the Mojave Outpost, and this is, to me, this is kind of an interesting location. So let's just dive on in, okay? Without further ado, let's...
Morning.
Hey, and everybody, if you love Fallout New Vegas, if you love Fallout, if you love the Elder Scrolls, like and subscribe so we can continue to grow the Johnny Guitar channel. And thank you guys for watching and joining me in this amazing adventure.
Morning.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr.
Hello.
Vegas and I'm
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
If you like news, you're gonna
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Contact between traders from Nipton in recent days.
Prim? Hayes' units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum head count at the outpost. Orders from the west. I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support. Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with these caravans for ages now, but somebody's got to do it. It ain't so bad. If Caesar's Legion decides to push west through Nipton, old Mojave Outpost here will be the front line. NCR border guard duty mostly. It's our job to make sure the caravans can move safely along I-15 and Highway 95. Not the best posting or assignment, but it beats being sent east or patrolling the Colorado. Legion's pretty thick there. Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news. All right then, just sign here, here, and here. Ma'am?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west. Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through. Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Hello.
Hey guys, I just wanted everybody to know that I just love Cassidy Rose. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. She's actually one of my favorite companions in all of Fallout games, and I've played them all, baby. Alright, we're gonna talk to the bartender here, and then we will meet Cassidy Rose of Sharon? Cassidy Rose? We'll meet her in a moment.
New face in the Outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have? Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine. Take a look. Fine then.
Hey there. Looking for trouble? Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling. How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not from around here, and I'm not NCR. I run a caravan. Or did. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash, and they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too. My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave Outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that. Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, all he can see is the worst outcome of everything. So he doesn't do anything. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice? Go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out. What's on your mind? Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going when times get rough. Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin. What's on your mind? You're looking at it. It's a watering hole without much to brag about. It's like a Brahmin drive gone wrong. Supposed to be a gate north, but you come here, you get caught in the pen. Better to head back home. If you don't have a gun and a will, don't matter much what you do when you reach here, except stare at that fucking monument outside. Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the east. If the Republic put as much effort into protecting the East as they put into those two asinine giants outside, then they'd be worth that monument. Statues of two men shaking hands covered in blood. Don't seem to be nothing to brag about. I'm speaking figurative. Isn't any blood on their damn hands. Of course, when Caesar comes walking through here, there'll be blood for real. And after the blood dries in the sun, he'll melt that piece of jet-induced sculpture down and reshape it into a bull, which by my reckoning is making up for a deficiency of his. But no matter what the state of his pecker, he's sure giving the West a good fucking. One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper, supposed to represent unification of West and East, or some such shit. As far as those two iron lovebirds go, they've got more spine you'll see in a year from the NCR government. You take care now.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Howdy.
Hey.
Okay, well that was Cassidy. She is great, and she is available to be a companion, but not yet. We're not quite ready for her to be our companion. For now, though, let's check out our quests. I believe we're gonna do... Can you...
Hey there. Hey there.
You know, I was actually thinking, I forgot that Eddie can actually carry stuff from me. Go ahead and let's just start out simple. Carry all of my glass bottles. Eventually, by combining these bottles with... I believe it's... Shoot, what is it? No, it's not Nevada agave fruit. Oh, it's prickly pear. There we go. Okay. So, by combining empty soda bottles with prickly pear fruit, we can actually make purified water. The game calls it cactus water in the crafting menu, but when it gets added to my inventory, it just becomes purified water. So that'll be nice. Oh, is that a trader, a merchant trader? Let's go talk with that guy. Oh, thank you.
Hey there, need anything? Sure, here's what I got.
Oh, I think I already sold everything that I wanted to sell. Actually, I'm sorry. Ah, man. I don't remember. I'm so upset. I don't remember if... Okay, screw it. Let's just sell this stuff. There's a weapon I want to get eventually. Eventually, there's a specific weapon I want to get. And I don't remember what kind of energy ammo it takes, but... whatever. Just take those. I'm not using that now. Nor am I... I better keep these 308 rounds for now. Because quite useful in the future. Okay, whatever. We spent a lot of money repairing our gear back up at the Outpost. Okay. Let us battle some ants. First off, do I have any more dynamite? The reason I was using my dynamite so much is that it weighs a lot. No more dynamite. Alright, let's do this. Frickin'... Hello. Okay, so before we return to the outpost, let's go ahead and fast travel back to Prim. Wait, there we go. Back to Prim. So that we can turn in a couple quests. Well, I mean just one quest, but for one, I now have Rad Scorpion poison glands. I feel like if I talk to Ruby Nash, she may make me some food. Where is the entrance to the Viking Bands? Okay. Yeah, Ruby Nash will quite possibly make me some delicious poison Rad Scorpion cakes or something. Where is she? Where is Ruby Nash? One of you is Ruby Nash. I forget. Guess I don't know if she spends all of her time in the casino. Oh shit, you know what? It doesn't matter. We need to actually go... We need to go to the NCR first. Talk to them about the situation and then come back here. We'll find Ruby Nash. She may be in her house. We'll check that as well. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite Fallout game. In fact,
hello.
It might be my favorite game overall, like in the world. Probably is. It's probably my favorite game in the world, but there's a couple other games that come pretty close.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Okay, awesome. Oh, level up. Okay, let's see. We've got 17 points. I feel like, okay, we got lockpick up to 50 at least. That's nice. I feel like speech has got to go up. God, energy weapons has to go up. Guns probably needs to go up. There's something I'm missing though. There's something I'm missing. Is it science? Is it sneak? I don't know. There's some skill that I feel like is going to be very important, but for the life of me, I can't think of it. Explosives. Explosives would be nice. Let's do explosives. Okay. So that quest I just completed, finding a new sheriff for the town of Prim. That's a very interesting quest. As you heard, everybody I asked about it was trying to tell me to go to the Powder Ganger prison, the NCR prison the Powder Gangers took over, telling me there was a sheriff inside the prison I could get. Or I could get the NCR to help, or whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like, and that's the fun thing about Fallout New Vegas, right? It gives you like a sort of moral dilemma. I could have also made the robot Slim Prim the new sheriff. What would have been best for the people of Prim? I get that getting a sheriff, just the NCR Powder Ganger sheriff guy, the independent sheriff, I get that would have been fine, but I feel like there's so much going on here in the Mojave with the threat of the Legion looming over our heads. I feel like the NCR needed to be in charge. I'm sorry, that's what I felt. Who are you?
Hey there.
Okay. Oh, you, buddy. I got us a new sheriff.
Well, if it isn't the Lawbringer.
Dude, what is your problem?
My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Apparently 2.5 months of law enforcement experience doesn't count for anything. The new regime is just that. All new. He's rude. Don't tell him I said it. Prim has a sheriff now, just not as supportive as I would have hoped.
Oh my god. Okay, first off, I love how... I think that Deputy Beagle is perhaps a coward. When we first met him, he said he was like spying on the bad guys, but I feel like he was... I feel like he was hiding. I feel like he was hiding and he was just too embarrassed to say anything about it. Okay. You're looking for Ruby Nash. I don't know what kind of buff this food item is going to give me, but I'm excited. Oh, here she is.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
I love how everybody smokes cigarettes. And that's amazing too, because cigarettes do not have an indefinite shelf life. I mean, not in our world. 200 years? No, cigarettes would not be smokable after 200. Guess I don't know. Anyways, I would like some Rad Scorpion Venom Casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many Rad Scorpion glands you got? Is that right? Then hand them over, and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles. See you.
Okay, sweet. Let's check out the casseroles. I know that I stole a couple of them. 7 of them. Okay, they reduce food. They only heal 30 points of healing. But I guess there's low... They only give 2 rads. Maybe that's the benefit. I don't know. I thought there would be more of a benefit. It's fine. Before we fast travel back to the Mojave Outpost, I wanted to just check these mailboxes. Here in New Vegas, always check the mailboxes. Magazines are key. There are a lot of situations we're going to be coming up against where we're going to need skill boosts in order to pass certain speech checks, and a lot of times magazines is how we do that. So check for magazines. All right. Oh my gosh, I don't have a ton of carry capacity at the moment. Yeah, I'm close to being over encumbered. I think we need to find a place, maybe someplace in... I mean, I guess Eddie could carry more. Eddie, how much more can you carry? Can you carry some of my clothing? Let's see. I should probably be wearing this when I barter. Okay, that's foolish of me, but go ahead and carry that. Carry this duster. Not quite sure I want to get rid of that right away. Carry that. I mean, alright, that should be enough. Let's go let Ranger Jackson know that we cleared the roads, and then we'll see if there's any other quests we can pick up here at the Mojave Outpost.
Hello. Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or 2 can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Hello.
Hey there, need anything? Sure, here's what I got.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find. All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right? Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log. Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit. Mind yourself on the plank going down.
Okay, awesome. It sounds like we have another quest to complete. I'm pretty excited about that. It sounds like we need to go to Nipton and check out what's happening in Nipton. Apparently there is smoke, and we are a courier. Okay, cool. So I think we've done a lot today. We've
Prim
learned
has
a
a new
lot.
sheriff.
We've
That
actually
should
learned
keep
a
the powder
lot
gangers
more
away.
about the NCR today and how they operate, and how the NCR is spread a little thin. It's actually going to come into play as we progress further in the game. We're going to see that the NCR is indeed in need of help. Thank you guys so much for watching the Johnny Guitar channel, and we will see you next time we play Fallout New Vegas, the 6th Courier.